What's poppin' YouTube? JD here, back with yet another review for you guys, and this one is a special one. In my hands I have what a lot of people are calling the sneaker of the year. We are going to be talking about the Nike SB Dunk Low Ben & Jerry Chunky Dunky. What up fam? So in this video I'm going to break down this sneaker, talk about what makes this collab so special. I will also talk about resale, whether this shoe is a good sneaker to invest in. Should you hold? Should you sell right now? I will get into that. And of course, I will try to answer that question. Is this sneaker in fact the sneaker of the year? So this sneaker officially released on May the 23rd worldwide, but only in skate shops. It will be also having a global release on the Nike Sneakers app on May the 26th. The name of this sneaker, the Chunky Dunky, it's actually a play on words. It comes from Chunky Monkey, which is one of the most popular ice cream flavors of Ben & Jerry's. I believe it's like a banana chocolate chip flavor. This sneaker looks like nothing else we've seen this year, or we've seen maybe in the last 2 years when it comes to collabs. Let's get into it. The upper of the sneaker features this cow print that is made out of this fur material. You see it on different panels on the sneaker, and also the tongue of the sneaker is done in that fake fur material. The rest of the upper is made out of leather. So on the toe box, we have the sky blue color. On the mid panel, you see some of that sky blue as well as a green. And of course, this is very recognizable from the packaging on Ben & Jerry's ice cream. The back of the sneaker, you see more leather, and you also see these cloud shapes in the back that are stitched into the shoe. You get that nice Nike logo on the back as well. The tongue of the sneaker on the left and right shoe is different. As you can see, the right shoe has more of a black tongue, whereas the left shoe has more white patches in it. And you do see the name Chunky Dunky written on the tongue of the sneaker. The inner lining of the shoe done in this crazy rainbow colored pattern, and it says Ben & Jerry's Nike SB there on the insole. The outsole of the sneaker done in green, as well as this light green patch in the middle. I mean, just an absolutely crazy looking sneaker. It really stands out from any other sneaker we've seen this year. The sneaker comes standard with these rope white laces, but you also get 2 extra pair of laces. You get a yellow lace as well as some green laces. By far my favorite feature of the shoe is definitely this swoosh, or should we say melting swoosh. It's done in this yellow leather, and I just thought that was so cool how it looks as if the swoosh is melting, kind of like melting ice cream. What a lot of people want to know, is this the sneaker of the year? Well, here's what I think. It definitely meets the criteria. Super limited, crazy amount of hype. 2 absolutely iconic brands coming together on a collab. You already know years from now, this sneaker, people are gonna look at it as one of the most iconic SBs to drop. But for me, what I really think makes this shoe potentially the sneaker of the year is just how on brand this sneaker really is. I mean, Ben & Jerry's, the motto of Ben & Jerry's, it even says here right on the back of the tongue. As you can see on the back of the tongue, it says, "If it's not fun, then why do it?" And that is Ben & Jerry's motto, and you can clearly tell they had a lot of fun with this sneaker. When you go to the grocery store, the supermarket, you look in the ice cream section, the Ben & Jerry's ice cream, it easily stands out from the rest of the ice cream just because of the packaging. And this sneaker is just so on brand to me that I feel you can show this sneaker to someone who's not even a sneakerhead, and they would probably think that this was a Ben & Jerry's inspired shoe. The cow pattern, the melting swoosh, the clouds on the back. I mean, Ben & Jerry's, Nike, they absolutely killed this collab. This is pretty much what a collab is supposed to look like, in my opinion. You can have your own opinion about whether this shoe is ugly or not. I mean, that's a completely different question. That's not what I'm talking about here. Ben & Jerry's was not trying to make a stylish looking shoe that people can rock with different outfits. They wanted to make a shoe that represented Ben & Jerry, and I don't think they could have done that any better than this. Would I personally wear this? Hell no. I mean, what would I possibly wear this with? This is just a very unwearable shoe to me. This is a shoe that I would love to, have in my collection, display it on the wall, show people that this is like a true sneakerhead status level shoe. But I wouldn't really rock this day to day, and I haven't seen a lot of outfits of people actually wearing these. There was one outfit though, I'll leave it right here. This is from @JakeWolf. I will leave his Instagram down at the bottom. This is some king level outfit right here, drip on 1000. There's no way I'd be able to pull this off. He somehow did. I've also seen a lot of videos of people skating in these, and these look absolutely dope when you're skating in them. And also a big shout out to all the skaters out there who wore this shoe and actually skated in them, didn't resell them. Huge shout out to you guys. By the way, very quickly, if you've been enjoying this video so far, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps out the channel. And of course, subscribe for more. I am dropping content every single week for you guys, so make sure you're subscribed. For those out there who are wondering about sizing, for me, when it comes to Nike SBs, I always have to go a half size up. Now with regular dunks, like for example, these Syracuse dunks here, they're not SB dunks, they're just regular dunks. Those ones I can fit true to size just fine. But for SB dunks like this one, like the Travis Scott dunks, I have to go a half size up just because this tongue is quite thick and my feet don't really fit really well into the shoe at true to size. I need to go half up in these. Just wanted to say something about the release of this sneaker. As you guys already know, the resale on this was over $2,000 in most sizes. And what I noticed was before the sneaker actually released, there were a lot of pairs on sale on StockX. And of course, that told me one thing, that the skate shops that got this sneaker tried to resell as many of them as they could. Of course, a lot of people out there think that's super unfair. They were backdooring sneakers. But guys, I mean, I personally didn't expect anything different. Running a sneaker store, first of all, is a really niche business. People don't do it for the money. People just do it for the love of skateboarding. And especially right now when you can't even go outside, a lot of these small retailers, they're pretty much just going month to month trying to survive. So when a sneaker like this comes along and they get like 10, 15 pairs, they can sell them each for like over $1,000. What do you think they're gonna do? And I'm really not mad at all at the skate shops. In fact, if I owned a skate shop, here's what I would do. I would probably have an online raffle, let anybody enter it, get like thousands and thousands of people's emails, build my emailing list so I can market future promotions to all of these people at their emails. And meanwhile, my 10 or 15 pairs, I will just backdoor all of them for $1,000 each. That's exactly what I would do if I owned a skate shop, and I don't understand why people are surprised. That brings us to the next point, resale. So, of course, everyone wanted this shoe for resale. It goes without saying. This sneaker is going to release on Nike Sneakers in a few days, so there's going to be a lot more pairs dropping in the market. Expect prices to come down a little bit, not too much, just a little bit from what they are right now. So in the first couple of weeks, I am expecting prices on this to hover between $800 to around $1,400 in most sizes. If you were one of those lucky people out there who managed to get it for retail, then I would definitely not sell right now. I would hold on to this. Like I said, this is gonna go down as one of the most iconic SB Dunks to ever release. So the resale on this will continue to rise and rise and rise every single year. I'm absolutely certain by next year it's gonna be over 2,000. And even next year, if you buy this sneaker for 2,000, even that would be a good investment, because the year after that is probably gonna be 4,000, and the year after that probably 10,000. This is just one of those shoes. This is one of those holds of all holds. Don't actually sell this right now unless you absolutely need the cash. If you wanted to buy this sneaker, I would obviously try my luck on sneakers first on the 26th. If you don't manage to get them, I would actually try to buy this sneaker on that first week right after it drops on sneakers, because that is pretty much gonna be the only week where prices will be slightly affordable, because after that, don't expect this sneaker to be less than $1,000. What are my thoughts on this sneaker? Now, is it the sneaker of the year? That's a very personal question. That answer is different for everybody. For me, it's definitely not, just because I wouldn't wear a sneaker like this. However, I would perfectly understand if a lot of people think this is the sneaker of the year for all the reasons I gave in this video. And it goes without saying, this sneaker is a 1000% cop. Also wanted to give a huge shout out to my homie GMN Travel Sneak. I will leave his handle down here. This is actually his pair. I also took an L just like everyone else. He managed to get lucky in one of the raffles and he won this pair. A lot of you guys asked me questions on how to clean sneakers. Well, follow him right here. He is the absolute GOAT when it comes to cleaning sneakers. He knows his stuff, so make sure you follow him. He also has a YouTube channel. I will leave a link to that down in the description. If you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure you do so. The handle is right here. It is at JDKick6. That is the easiest place to contact me, and I do drop a lot of content on there as well. I also sell my sneakers, so make sure you follow me. I didn't actually get this in my size, so I can't give you guys an on feet. I also wouldn't know what pants to wear with this sneaker anyways. But thank you guys so much for watching this video and for messing with the channel. Until next time, guys, peace.